Yes, honey. You're here. Hello, everybody. We are live and we are
Hello.
here. Yes, Tawanta. How you doing?
I'm doing good, girl. How you doing?
Girl, despite me sending out all these incorrect links, I'm doing lovely. But listen, everybody, we have an amazing conversation for you guys today. We are talking about on the next panel what we're going to be talking about on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
Yes.
Saturday is going to be, I believe, our episode 4 of the Sister to Sister Connection talk show.
Yes.
We are hitting the ground running this year, and I'm so excited about it. So, Tawanta, you just had a daughter who just turned 16. Talk about that for a second.
Girl, let me tell you, you know what? It was absolutely beautiful. She was not ready. Oh my gosh. It turned out absolutely perfect the way I had prayed about
Wow.
and visualized. We did a drive-by for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was absolutely shocked. She got her hair done that day and got all dolled up and everything. Absolutely
Wow.
fabulous. And she almost cried because she couldn't believe that there was friends and her music teacher came. And so it was just a big surprise for her. And then of course we went on and had continued and added the the Zoom virtual party for her. So friends and family from all over connected live and wished her happy birthday and blessed her
Oh,
financially. Yes, girl.
that's right. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain, because that's how we do.
Yes, girl. Yes. So it was awesome. It was awesome.
That's good. I'm glad you have an amazing time. And me having 3 daughters, you having 2, I cannot imagine them being young 16-old women. It's like, oh, I just want to keep them little. But again, they
I
have to
know.
grow, they have to evolve. And you're 16 is now you're stepping into young womanhood, right?
Absolutely. And if you see her now, I'm telling you, Letitia, listen, my girl is voluptuous, gorgeous. Okay. I'm like,
Well, I mean, look at her mom. I mean, you look phenomenally amazing.
girl. I mean, she
The
just,
apple does not fall far from the tree.
man, I'm just happy for her. Like
Yes.
I said, I wish I could just shrink her back into that baby stage. Be like,
Yes.
that's not happening, mom. That's so not happening.
That will never happen. It's like, it's so important that our children enjoy every moment, and we as moms enjoy every moment as well. It's so important
Yeah.
because if time flies, like my daughter, she's going to be 11 years this year. She
Ooh.
never goes a day by without her telling me, I'm going to be 11 in April. Because she's a true Taurus, and Taurus are very much so like,
Yeah, I love
yeah,
Taurus.
they're very persistent.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not going to be 11, you're going to be 8, you're going to be 6. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm going to be 11. So she's wearing a bra now. She has her
Woo.
timely, her best friend now. So it's just a lot, and she's stepping into her new identity. So that's exciting. Congrats to you, Tawanta, for your daughter's
Thank
birthday and everything
you.
that you have going on. Congrats to that. But
Thank
today
you.
is about the panel discussion, and as
Yes.
I tell you guys, Tawanta is she's over here. Tawanta is the content. I have to go like this. Tawata is the content creator of the show. She's the one that actually comes up with the titles and all that. And I do all the behind the scenes stuff done and the monetization done. And so, for first and foremost, we're so excited about this new YouTube channel that we have. Many
I
of you
love
guys
it.
have been subscribing to the channel. So, if you are watching, do me a favor right now, hit that like button, smack it so that, YouTube can show our videos to more people and spread the word of the sister to sister connection. So, Tawanta, if you could jump in
Hmm.
and explain the topic that we're talking about on Saturday. We are going to be broadcasting the Sister to Sister Connection Talk Show episode 4 on Saturday. If you want to be on the panel with us and state your perspective about the topic that we're going to be jumping into on Saturday, email us at sister to sister connection at gmail.com. But go ahead, Tawanta.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice topic, a nice discussion because we think when you hear the topic of it, excuse me, you will automatically think something basic, but honestly, it's much deeper than that. So, what we're going to be discussing Saturday is called Protect Your Valuables. Now, when you hear that, automatically you assume that I'm talking about protecting your assets, like your house, your car, your jewelry, that kind of stuff. And yes, it's important to protect it and do what you need to do, right? But that's not what we're going to be talking about. We're going to dig deeper. This is more internal. Protecting your valuables, meaning your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Think about that for a minute. Yes, your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And, now that we have entered into this new year and we have started this month, and honestly, this month is like, whew, it just flew by, right? We have also entered into a new season for the majority of you, your new chapter in your life, and you are ready to go. You have made some decisions, you had made a 180-degree turn. Your mind is focused on some things, and you want to be able to accomplish some things in spite of what's going on with the pandemic and with this country today. You have a purpose and it needs to be fulfilled. So in order for things to really come to fruition for you, you got to protect some things. You got to protect your heart, you got to protect your mind and your spirit. And so that's what we're going to be discussing about Saturday. What are the steps? What do we need to do to protect those vital areas in our lives, right? And so Letitia and I, we are going to, have a discussion about it. We're also going to have some solutions about it and all those things. And just to really just to have you to ponder on, on yourself between now and Saturday. What is it that you do? How do you protect your valuables? How do you protect your heart? How do you protect your mind and your spirit? What are the things that you definitely, put a cross on and say no more? What are the things you said you're going to keep, and what are the things you say you are not going to keep anymore? Is it going to be like you just protect yourself from the noise of people? How many of us have dealt with that in the past year or years, with people saying things about ourselves, that you're not going to be, or you're not good enough, or you're never going to be good enough, or you can't succeed, especially with this pandemic going on and so much happening and people losing jobs or have lost jobs. And so they just look at it in this sense, like, how are you going to start a business now? Like, you see how the economy is going, the pandemic has ruined, so many people's lives, has ruined, the economy and instead of whatever. So you hear a lot of negative Nancy's, a lot of Debbie Downers out there. So what are your methods? What are your ways of how to protect your heart, your mind, and your spirit, right? And I want you to think about that. And then when comes Saturday, you can definitely go ahead and put that down in the comment section. And Letitia and I, we could definitely, talk about those things and the things that we have also put down as well to share with you. Right, Letitia?
Yes, absolutely. So sorry. I was just making Teresa moderator for the channel so she can, as we do the show, she could always monitor the chat. She's amazing at doing that, by the way. And guys, please don't forget to hit that like button, because before Saturday, we want to get this channel out to more people, because it is very important that we get out there and we protect our viables. And when we like Tawanta was talking about, when you think of the word viables, right? I know I'm saying it wrong. I say it a different way because I'm from New York.
That's okay.
But it's like we are so open now. 2020 has opened us up to the fact that, we are not, we're exposed to so much, right? This pandemic has totally taught us that. So now that we're in a world where people are in a state of panic and it's in a state of protecting themselves, it's almost like, when is a good time to put a mask on things to protect yourself, and when is a good time to be open and say, I feel safe in this space, or I feel safe in this relationship, or I feel safe in this business partnership. And we're also going to be talking to you guys about how you become better at protecting yourself, protecting your mindset, protecting your abundance, protecting all those different things. And I love this topic. And Tawanta, I have to thank you, because every time you come up with a topic, it's always timely, right? It's always like in the time, in the moment of whatever it is that you and I are both going on, or whatever we are revisiting back from what we talked about on season 1 of the show. So it is exciting. And I love to bring, I'm going to love Saturday's topic. And for those of you who want to join us and be on panel with us to state how you feel that we women can start to get out there and really find the appropriate times and scenarios to protect what they worth is, what their mindset. It could be
Right.
anything. It could be if you're good at financing, maybe you could come on the panel and talk about how women need to start to protect themselves as in the financial industry, or in the financial as finances wise. If you're a mindset coach or somebody that teaches women how to build better mindset, it would be great for you to join us on panel on Saturday. Again, please email us, because even though you guys sometimes may say in the chat, well, I would love to participate, email us, because we do want to have credible people on the show, and people who are going to give value and give their perspective on things. And this is a great opportunity for you to get out there as well. So I love this topic. I'm going to love this conversation on Saturday. It's going to have so many layers to it. Tawanta and I are going to both give our perspectives as it pertains to getting out there and protecting yourself more, your mind, your body, your spirit. Even for myself, I'll share my personal experiences. You guys know I'm not afraid to do that, about how I protect my mind, body, and spirit till to this day, because you'll never get
Yeah.
out of that protection spirit or be in that protection vein. And there's times where I close my mouth to certain situations or to certain people, and there's times where I become so open, because you are going to get burnt this year from time to time when you are too open, and you start to question yourself. And obviously 2020 has taught us so much. It has impacted every single individual, whether you or what had the virus or you didn't have the virus, you was affected in some capacity. So I'm excited to talk about this topic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited too because we really don't think about those things about our heart
Mhm.
and our mind, and our spirit. Honestly,
Yes,
we're just
correct.
excited about jumping into a new season, a new chapter, and all those things. And that's all good and well, all well and good and everything. But you got to understand that you are walking into a journey where there are a lot of negative energy,
Hmm.
and you really need to prepare yourself. You
Yeah,
need to be fully equipped to handle what is to come as
very
you
true.
walking into your new assignment in
Yes,
your life.
amen.
You know what I mean? So we definitely going to hit hard on this thing. We definitely going to talk
Hmm.
about it. And just like you said with the word valuables, you know, how do you protect your stuff? How do
Hmm.
you protect your car, your house, your kids,
Yeah,
your money, your
amen.
finances? What do? You protect it at all costs,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So likewise, we need to put that same type of energy into our hearts and our minds and our spirit as well. So yeah, this is going to be awesome to talk about.
Yeah, and we're stepping in the season now where there is so much distractions,
It
right? There's
really is.
so many things that's going to get you off of your rockers, going to get you off course. So we do, and again, like I always say to Wanta, every time you come with a topic, it's so timely, because even for me, myself, where I'm at in my business, where you're going to through in your business, it's a lot of protection that has to be involved. We always get excited and we feel like we got to tell everybody, we have to expose our ideas are, or what we're doing to the world. But now these days you just can't do that all the
Right.
time in certain spaces, because the protection, the covering, the putting on, it's like the Bible, in the section of the Bible where it says putting on your armor, needs to happen now more than any time that you've ever had to do it in history of your life. Is
Yeah.
now it's time to start putting on that protection. So this is going to be an amazing topic to dive into, to
Hmm.
talk about, and I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. So join us on panel on Saturday. Join us, and chime in on this topic of how are you going to protect yourself this year? How do you feel that your community should be protecting themselves this year?
Hmm.
And how that's going to actually benefit you, not harm you, not set you back, not
Right.
make you feel like this angry Black woman. How certain things in your life is a requirement in order for you to get to your next level. So we all have a next level to get to. But it's the way we go about it that's so important. So yeah, we're going to jump into it. So that's all we have for you today. What you need to do, if you're watching this and you feel that you can in fact contribute to this conversation, you could add on in your 2 cents. We welcome you. Email us at sisterconnection@gmail.com. Let us know who you are. Let us know what you're about. Let us know what you feel you can contribute to the conversation. And we will give you the link for you to come on as a guest and join the show. You do also have to promote the show. Let everybody know, your audience know, hey, I'm going to be on this awesome show, the #1 sister to sister connection talk show with Tawanta and Letitia, because that's also important too for you to get the word out for other women to join this movement as well.
Yeah.
All right, Tawanta, you have anything else you wanna close with?
No, actually, I'm good. I'm just excited about Saturday, God willing. It's something that we definitely need to talk about, and I'm just anxious about what this new year is going to be for us.
Yes.
So I'm hyped. I'm hyped, man.
I'm like anxious. I'm excited. I'm pumped.
Yes.
We got a lot in store for you guys. So much. And every day it just keeps evolving more and more. I know when we had our little town hall about the show weeks back, we were talking about having a segment. Let's revisit that again. You talking about a segment to spotlight an entrepreneur, spotlight someone in business. Talk about that. Remind the audience of that really quickly.
Oh yeah. The spotlight, sister spotlight is basically where we put that spotlight or that attention on this phenomenal woman, and it could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a celebrity, if you will, or someone that's very popular. It could be any person that has done a lot outside of the home, and she continues to do a lot outside of the home. She's an entrepreneur, she's a CEO, she's she's an activist, or whatever the case may be. And so we want to just put that spotlight on that sister and support her and applaud her for all of the work and the commitment that she has put forth, what she has sacrificed.
Absolutely.
And also to really just give us her tips, give us her testimony of how she survived, how she struggled, how she continues to maintain the balance of being a wife, a mom, a single mom, a single, a divorced wife, a widow, or whatever, and still banking. And still, still delivering the message, still, being a blessing to so many people. So this is for you. For those of you who are listening right now, this is for you. So you don't have to oh, well, this is for a celebrity, or this is somebody that's a YouTube giant or a Facebook giant. No, not saying that we don't care for that. We definitely welcome them. But this is for all sisters. Because we want to see other women and we want to support other women. We also want to be blessed by what she has to share with us. Because sometimes when we get in our bubble, we think we're the only ones that are going through some challenges.
Oh, yes. Amen to that. Yeah, amen.
And, we're doing well and everything, but sometimes we feel like, dang, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to make this, how I'm going to do this. And then you see another sister from California somewhere, or probably Arizona. You know what I'm saying? And she is like doing it well. But here's the flip side of that. This is what
there's always a flip side to it. Always.
Yeah, girl. It's always an issue. There's a fight. There's a drama. There's something. She's probably still dealing with it, but she knows exactly how to handle it. Right. So that's what that's all about, the sister spotlight. I'm so excited about that.
I am too. And guys, if you're on panel, that's the sister to sister spotlight section of the show will be towards the end of the show, where we'll close out with featuring another sister in business. So we would love to have you on too. Email us about that if you want to be on that segment for us to talk about your business. And that is amazing, getting that word out there. to outside of your current audience, which is important. We all have something to contribute to each other, which I think is vital and important. So we're going to close out with that. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. We appreciate all of you guys for being here. Join us on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reminder link is up, so you can go and check that out and make sure you get that reminder. And we will look forward to seeing you there. So again, see you on Saturday. Love your sister, and we'll see you then.
Bye.